They say never push to production on Friday. And I didn't push to production on Monday, past couple of Mondays. I just got around like less than an hour ago in publishing the latest 15 apps on the arcade. So this is now full compared to the way it was last week, like where I had, every app prior, but I was still working on things because I just got so discombobulated. But the good news is Jezball is up and running, and I added to Jezball, I added like a shader kind of experience with the balls, so they look closer to the balls with the white part, as it looked like it was kind of spinning. That was a relatively easy adjustment. And then I also completed kicks. And I'm pretty sure that's how maybe it's quicks, quicks. I'm never, quite sure how. I could probably look it up at this point, but I always pronounced it kicks. So kicks is up as well, and that worked out very well. Where is it? There we go. QIX. Had to adjust a few things. I added sound effects. The only thing that I want to add to this or just making sure that the quicks itself gets longer with every progressing level, just so that it becomes more and more difficult to play. And I'm not sure if that happened with the current iteration as it is uploaded onto the arcade. But yeah, I'm up to, I want to say 75 now. I think I've got 75 vibe coded apps at this point, just over the past few months, which is pretty crazy. I mean, I slowed down over the past couple of weeks, but some of them, this is pretty cool, and some of them, it was fun to do. Some of them more experimental than others, but I've really been having a lot of fun with the shader like experiences. So that's the one thing that I kind of want to continue to flesh out as a few shader apps tonight. Maybe as game ideas kind of spring to mind, we'll be able to create those as well. But yeah, so I've got a few. Sorry that I had it on the wrong window for a second. A few of the apps on the arcade may need to be updated. If you ever run into a bug, just like ping me. I know they're also on GitHub, but sometimes I'll iterate on locally on the Perillo app for the arcade, and then after that go and potentially re-upload to GitHub. But usually once I upload to GitHub for the first time, I kind of ignore it from that point forward. It's no longer kind of the definitive. And I know for GitHub, it should be the other way around. Everyone should be like, oh, upload your latest file to GitHub. And I don't, because it's not as easy in the way that I've been doing things, at least creating. So anyway, we're up to 75. And I had a meeting today with I'm not gonna say who, but like a place potentially to host a live vibe coding session, which would be in the vein of what it is that we're doing here, like together, but like in the same room and around like a topic, and kind of getting creative with that. So either way, I'm hoping to be able to move forward with some kind of event at some point in the very near future. So this may take a while to actually fix. And I do run into this problem when I mess with shaders to begin with. Like they're bugs, and I have to refix. And sometimes it's just related to the formula that I might be using at any given time. But theoretically, once we're past those hurdles, we'll have a visualization, we'll have a default, and from there, be able to see some pretty cool things. I don't have any other ideas right now, for at least that I know of, for new apps to create. I had like at one point, I guess I still do. Man, that bug still exists where it flashes. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm still experiencing it too.
How they could not have fixed that is beyond me. Yeah, wallpaper. So I've done one. There's a Neko was another one, like a mouse that follows your cursor around the screen. Maybe I can try that. This is gonna be silly. I don't know if this is gonna go anywhere. There was an old game, an old app called Neko. and the cat would follow your mouse cursor around the screen, and it was silly. It was crazy. I have not vibe coded a Chris Perillo yet, Tech Cheaper, but the night is still young. The box is still somewhat full of unboxing vibe coding juice. We can get there. We can do it together. I'm sticking to the easy stuff. Although the closest thing I have to a vibe coded Perillo is Shatter Lab for exploding STLs, and that one finally went on the it finally went on the arcade as well. So let's see here. What do we got? Oh, great, still a bug. Okay, let's keep moving. Par for the course. Okay, can I think of anything interesting to throw into a Neko type of app, like where a cat follows the mouse cursor? I don't know. ANSI art, I'm kind of burnt out on that. Thought about doing something with emoji, but I'm not quite sure what. Maybe I could just brainstorm a few things. Oh, web teleprompter. That's the thing I wanted to kind of create. Let's create a web-based immersive teleprompter app which allows the user to configure all sorts of settings, saves text to local, saves different scripts to local storage, and imports JSON for them as well, for each script as well. User needs to be able to configure font size, direction, scrolling speed, font size, direction, scrolling speed, font face, etc. Mirror text, etc. Background should be completely black. Okay. The thing that's throwing me off, I don't know if you've been messing with it this week. Haven't used the microphone to follow text. Oh, that would be fascinating. Yeah, but the problem is that would probably require an API, and I'm not sure I want to go that deep with an HTML file. I know what you're saying, but like it would have to know. And I know you can do it, but like I do not want to burn through my credits. That's for sure. And I'm sure there's an API to call it. That would be interesting. I'm just going to keep it basic for now. Someone could, of course, iterate from there. But I had that as an idea a while ago. I'm looking in my I've got a Quicks. That was in my I guess scrap pile of like, oh, this would be kind of fun to do. I had another thing, a dynamic media kit generator, but I think that would take a bit more of a heavy lift, that requiring a more industrial strength app builder rather than like a single page web app. Google this week ended up with Gemini adding the image icon. I don't know if this tripped you up, Pixel. It totally tripped me up. The image icon is now to the far right, and I was used to pressing the far right to go to canvas. And so I keep tripping image instead of canvas, and it's driving me up the wall.
Honestly, I didn't actually notice it until you just said it. Yeah.
Oh my God, I noticed that right away. I'm seeing nothing on the screen here. Seeing nothing on the screen but a dark background. And the hamburger menu lines are not equidistant.
So I was experimenting with a oscilloscope.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't do too much with it, but basically, I can set it up to do all sorts of different types of shapes and whatnot.
Yeah, that's cool.
I
did the closest thing I did with the oscilloscope is I'm going to copy and paste a ton of text here, unless it won't let me. Okay, let's try this. Wow. Okay, so how do we start? This didn't work at all. Okay. When pressing start, the script should restart from the beginning and scroll up like any teleprompter should. The settings should have a caps feature that makes all the text capital letters. Let's see here. What is it? So I did that. Start, pause, reset, speed. Boy, it doesn't do it. It doesn't even move. Like start does nothing. Right now, pressing start does nothing. Okay, what else do I need in here? Should be able to press or hit space to start, pause.
Went ahead and sent you a video whenever you get a second to check it out.
Oh, a video. Yeah, I'm not gonna look right now, but hey Willie, good to see you. At least there's an image button now before you had to tell it. Yeah, it's true. I guess I haven't done much with image or video lately in Gemini. I've been too busy. So that should actually be labeled restart. Start, pause. Pause, unpause. All right, let's see what happens here. Script name, the script, load script. I think we're gonna need to move some of these settings around, but that's just a basic. What do we got here? I still see nothing. Still see nothing. I still see no visualization. The visualization seems to be there, but very zoomed in. Okay. There's your Bomberman.
Yeah, I'm still working on it.
See if I played it. If only I played Bomberman, then I'd be on it. But and I'm closer. We're closer to launching the like a very closed beta alpha of LockerGnome.net.
Oh, nice.
It's definitely not. It's not feature complete, and there's still a few bugs, and I'm not sold on the design. But anybody will be able to initiate a pull request. Hang on just a second, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, that was fun. Okay.
Everything all right?
Yeah, I think I'd say yes, but I don't know really. I'm still seeing nothing. Still seeing nothing. Seeing nothing. Boy, this visualization may not work. Here I was like ready to do that. Okay, here we go. Restart. Oh, I guess that's all the text. Here we go. Let's try that. Let's restart. All right. The basic teleprompting doesn't seem to be working at all. Like the reason for it to exist, boy, I'm just striking out left and right. This is the way it is, though. Like you do one or two things, and then like nothing works. I can try another shader here too. What's this one?
Yeah, that video that I ended up sending you is actually one of your shorts that I transformed into a talking puppet.
That's so funny.
It didn't work exactly right because the mouth was open with the image that I started with, and I don't think it knows that. So it kind of tried to go and make it work, but it's not like opening and closing the mouth correctly.
Right. It's usually the way it goes, though, if it's trying to map things over. It seems I introduced a logic error. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Improved local storage. Switch from Firebase. Thank you. I hate that it does that. I hate that it uses or tries to use Firebase. I don't. If I wanted it to use Firebase, I'd say use Firebase. I said local storage for a reason. I don't want to mess with keys and APIs and limitations and stuff in any of these
Well,
things.
they probably did that. They probably did that to make it easier for the program.
Yeah, but I said local storage. Local storage does not, by default, require a database connection. The database is local. I said local storage. I was clear. It was like my intent.
Right.
Yeah, this one, I may have to give up on that one. I don't know. Let's find out about this shader. I like the shaders because you can configure like, there we go. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah.
That's crazy looking.
Yeah. That is a shader. Look at that. Camera distance. Although it clips out at a certain point. That's kind of interesting. Time speed. So you can rotate it. Iterations. Color scale. DE factor. Oh, look at that. There's another DE factor 3. Seems to be off.
Oh man, look at all the flashing.
Sign frequency. I know, screen. Man. I'm telling you. Z rotation, camera Y. The DE factor 3. DE factor 3 seems to be able to go too high and render the visualization completely dark. Okay. Could the app start with a random set of settings every and at? Okay. There we go. Camera distance. Oops. Except camera distance, which should be at 5. Iteration. That's interesting. Iterations. There we go. Time speed works. Color scale works. DE factor. It's crazy. Shaders can be so much fun. Sun frequency. And wait, hang on. Do I have colors? Yeah, I do have a color scale. The X to close the menu should float to the left of the open menu. Otherwise, it's overlaid above the settings text. Don't want to say too much more here, but what do we call this? We can call this cube light, cube. Hey, Pixel and Ikafar. The PS2? I don't even see. I never had a PS. Well, I did. I just didn't. Lay. I mean, I did, but I just didn't use it. Lay says local storage is not a database. It's a way to store key value pairs locally, but definitely not a database. Well, no, but you know what I'm saying. So it's storage locally, and it's something that you would use as a database, not technically speaking a database. That's pretty cool. Okay, so what do I call this? Cube something. Cube light cube light cube, but that's so stupid. Does this work yet? Does teleprompter work yet? Welcome. Save. Restart. Okay. Teleprompter area is black. Oh, because it's there's a bug. That's why. I don't know what to call this thing. Cube something. So again, welcome in Ikafar, Lay, Dave Hart, and Pixel. Not Pixel, Pixel. So many pixels around tonight.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So I've got tomorrow, I'm going to try to get bandwidth to start pasting some prompts into lockergnome.net because we're going for a soft launch this week for anybody who's signed up saying, hey, yeah, I'd like to try it. Well, that'd be great if people did.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm already signed up with it, or at least I didn't click on an email if I received one.
No, there's no email. It's just been very bare bones. Like the person who's helping me is a GitOps guy, a DevOps guy, developer certainly, but like it's working. It's just very, very, very almost prototype stage, I'll say.
Right.
So attenuate. What the hell? Really? Yeah. Security error. There was a security error. Teleprompter area is black. Still black. Still black. Black. Did it get? Is it? There we go. I don't like they're doing something where when you go to fix the JavaScript in Gemini, it doesn't actually reset. I still don't know what the hell to call this thing. Cube, light box. No, that's stupid. Okay, the iterations is useful. DF factor 3. We can call it light. I don't know what we call it. We don't need to worry about the name right now. I guess it'll come to me. The white is sometimes so blinding that black shows up at the center of a super white area. I don't know how else to explain it. Yes, the teleprompter was black and didn't show text until you started it. Exactly. Text, I don't think should be centered on a teleprompter. I think it should be left aligned. Oh, TANH. TANH is not a WebGL thing. That's why it's failing on this.
That's what it is.
I've learned that about the shaders. That's for sure. At least this WebGL spec isn't supported. Flux Weaver. I'm live. I got all the announcements. It's always a good thing when announcements go out, or not announcements. Oh, here we go. Welcome. Paste your script. Let's try this. You're right. Restart. It's still not. the basic teleprompter feature itself still isn't working. Like, this isn't teleprompting at any level. The teleprompter text should be immersive. Text should be left aligned. The settings should be hidden away in a lower left hamburger menu. The restart, pause, reset. These settings don't seem to work well or in any cohesive form. There we go. Mirror should be on by default. All caps should be on by default. Come on, go. It should just be start, pause, reset. It should just be pause. Oh, it should be start, pause, resume, reset. The load, delete, export, import should all be at the bottom of the settings panel. Let's see. There we go. Let's try that. That's quite a load to throw at this thing. Show console. Yep, we're still having an issue with that, but we did get this working at least. Oh crap. Whoa. Now, oh, hang on. The screen is black. Now, every refresh shows a black screen and some settings numbers are overflowing beyond their fields. Moreover, the sliders seem to be different length. Okay, let's try that. Ah, this flashing. I don't know what we call that. What's that flashing? It's a damn bug. Okay, let's close that. Oh, hey, it worked. Look at that. This is the second shader. This is the first one I'm still working on, but like this is the second one. You see this?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Saturation, zoom, complexity.
Yeah, that looks really interesting.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Iterations shouldn't move past. Okay, so iterations shouldn't move past 120. This is time speed, zoom, space. We'll call it space rows. We'll call this the space rows. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Like you can just do all sorts of things. Just simple shaders, man. Color offset, as it seems to twirl too. Saturation seems to be shouldn't move past what's the highest level here? 1.0. Oops, 1.0. Oh, man. See, these are I don't know why, but they're just so compelling to me. I'm seeing a black screen here. Oh, because there's no script. How do I play? Where do I start, play, etc.? The teleprompter is black despite having text. Thank God for multimodal. Oh man, this is still hosed. Black screen still.
It's taking out too much.
Story of my life. Well, at least this one works. I'm happy. I got something. I'm starting on my next. This is my next week's array. Hey Moe, a kaleidoscope generated by prompts. I got an idea. It gives me an idea. Give me a second. Wallpaper image. Well, Pixel. A lot of my apps have wallpaper export. It's easy enough to add to this too. Okay, iteration should not go below 40. Should not go below 40. And then there's the complexity, right? Zoom. Saturation. Okay, there we go. Add a feature to export the current visualization, colors, settings, etc. as a 4K image, a wallpaper. Make sure when capturing the image, it doesn't change what the user sees on screen. Upon every refresh, choose different settings at random. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. Enter your script in the settings panel. Your script name. There we go. But how do I play? There we go. Start. Oh, there we go. It's going a little slow. Pause. Reset. Pause. Hang on. You're right. A little faster. Needs to be faster. Speed. Default speed to 100. Font. Default font size to 85. PX seems to be a typo error. Just needs to be PX or font size. How do I close the settings menu? Oh, crap. I need to be able to close the settings menu.
Is that text reflected to you?
Which one?
The text that you're seeing on your prompter there.
The prompter is going to be backwards.
Okay.
Have you ever used a teleprompter?
I have, and I know it is, but since you're looking at a screen,
No. But imagine you're running this on a phone that's in a teleprompter. Yep. You're right. The teleprompter area was black. Didn't show any text until you started it, which can be confusing. I've updated the app to fix this. I can read shit backwards. Check me out. Reset. No need for a reset button.
I think Elgato made something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
It's possible. I'm just going for web. Don't want the user to be able to select text in the app. Let the user scroll to different positions in the teleprompter and start there at any point at any time. Okay, so I'm changing that. I'm changing that. Load script. Teleprompter. Web prompter. Call this web prompter. Font face, mirror text, all caps, load script. Delete selected script, export current script, import script. I think that'll work. Okay, let's try adding those. Now, export 4K wallpaper. Bam, bickety bam. Check that out. Whoa, it made it even transparent. Wow. That's crazy. Space Rose. Fascinating.
That's the puppet that I had sent you.
Okay. That's hilarious. Kind of scary.
Yeah, right?
But eerily good. Yeah, I'm gonna.
It actually has your audio on there. I know you can't hear it, but yeah.
Yeah. I don't want the ping port to be ping. There we go. I'm just checking different settings. Color, okay. Color offset doesn't seem to be working. Nor are any sliders. I think I introduced a bug. Ah. Oh, an animated wallpaper? Yeah, that would be nice. What are you laughing at? What's so funny?
It's probably laughing at the puppet.
Oh, probably, yeah. I am a puppet. From beneath the floor, the man he does control me. Yes. Touch your tongue to mine. Let's see here. What do we got here? I've updated the app to fix this. Now, the script will be... Teleprompting is an art. Okay, pause. Hang on. I can't. Why can't I scroll the text in the teleprompter to move it back to another position? I'm going to see this through. I swear to God. I don't know why, but I'm going to do it. Set default speed to 125. Enter sans Arial. Times New Roman. Who does Times New Roman? Lotto is my favorite. Lotto is my jam. Okay, web prompter. Close. There we go. Close. Start. Let the user hang on. The pause button. Pause settings. I don't know what I want to say. Start. What else does this need? Mirror, speed, font size, mirrored, all caps, script loader, script name, delete cell, like script, export current script, import script. There we go. That's the JSON files. Yeah. There we go. You're right. Oh, there we go. I can scroll it now. After it's started. Do I want to have that button? Here's the question. I don't know. Let's see here. What do we got? Okay, sidebar fixed. Export wallpaper. It's still showing up as like a transparent. I love that. The color, man. Opaque. The PNG is still exporting with transparency. There we go. So I think now, so export works. Refresh shows a different visualization for the shader. Space Rose. Are there any other sliders we could add? There we go. Cube's back. Shader's loop logic have been corrected to the original behavior. There we go. The hell do we call this thing? What do we call this thing? Glow cube, glow cube glow. Call this cube light cube. Look, cube lux. Lux cube. Sometimes the white. Oh, hang on. Sometimes the white is so strong it blacks out in the middle. What are you working on? You're still
right now. I'm trying to figure out. I'm working on my I'm working on my my pinned message.
You're
trying to get it working all the way. My pinned message. It's essentially it'll do this. Let me see if I can get it to come up here. I gotta change that over 1 second. You'll be able to see it. So yeah, if you look at my my camera there, the message will come up much like how you pinned the messages to the bottom of the screen there.
It's
not up all the way yet.
I see what you're doing. Oh crap! I don't know if I like the way that pause is designed.
This has got to wrap around with if the message is too large, and it's not doing that yet.
As should this settings icon. I don't want color. Persistent transparency. Yes, there is a persistent. There's a ray step slider now. Okay, what's the ray step? Okay, that's interesting. Woo, woo. Warp. I don't like it that the user can select. Whoa, that's wild. That's that same shader.
Oh, wow.
Don't let
it's like
the user
warping of a black hole almost.
Yeah, it's just, that's wild. Same shader. Well, not the cube shader. That's a different one.
See if I can find
blackout artifact fixed. No. Still seeing black artifacts. Pure black artifacts. Let's see here if I can capture it here.
That have been cold.
It's to come on. There we go. Perfect capture, Chris. Sometimes you need to tell it, like, no, don't do that. Hey, Michael, good to see you. The lights did not go away. They're still here. They're right in front of me, dude. You just can't see them. I can see them. You just can't. Sorry. And good to see you, Tony Dev. Welcome in. So, Michael, lights are here. In fact, and Tony Dev, good to see you. You can use the Tix emulator over on the arcade. Go over here, the arcade, and then search for the Tix emulator, and then you can emulate your own Tix if you want. This is one of the first things that I vibe coded. Was this showing the time? Very, very simple though. Like this is like seriously one of the first things that I vibe coded was the Tix clock emulator. So yeah, you can have your own Tix clock if you want. I have my own physical, of course, but update the application for text selection, common practice, CSS rule, blah, blah, blah. Wow, that was almost at a standstill. Zoom. Call this space rose ray step. Look at that.
If I can get this back working, you might actually like this, Chris. This is so it's a story adventure game that it'll generate images, about the story as you're going through it.
Yeah.
But it's actually tied to Twitch, so they can vote on what's going to happen next.
What API are you using?
Just the Gemini one. The Gemini one to generate the images.
Okay, so this is... No, I'm still seeing black. Don't want the black. Come on. Still seeing black. Work, darn you, work. Full scroll control. Love that. Welcome to Web Prompter. Use the icon to open settings. There we go. Web Prompter.
You can kind of see it now, but basically you'll be able to read what's happening in the story, and then you'll be able to vote on it. It'll go to the next one after the vote wins.
You made some excellent points about the user experience. You should be in full control of the script position at all times. Pause. Still can't reposition even when the prompter is active. Even paused makes it difficult to redo. See if I can explain that. Hopefully that explains it well. Still seeing black. Nope. I'm trying to capture this black for this cube. Oh man, I had it. Come on. Go glow. That wasn't good enough. It's just white, like when it's really white. Nope. When it's really white, bright, then black shows up. Did I get this work? Did I get the export working here yet? Come on, there we go. Okay, that worked. Got it. Export, even though it's not a what do we call it? Settings. Don't crap. Instead of settings,
Lumen core? That's kind of interesting name.
Right space rows. Use instead of settings, use space rows. Iterations, complexity, time, speed. Wait, why is this not animating? Why is this not animating? Wait, is it complexity? No. Yeah, complexity. Black showing up when too bright. Yeah, now you can get some pretty wild wallpapers here. Just about every one of my visual things.
30 seconds.
Put the X2 close on the outside of the settings menu. Instead, then make sure there's not so much margin at the top of the settings. Let's see. Let's just do this. See what happens. Okay. Okay, so let's start. I can't. Start. I still can't reposition after I've started a script. Can't drag, can't drag, etc. Okay. I can reposition a script by scrolling, but I should be able to equally reposition by clicking and dragging. I see the hand icon, but doesn't seem to be working. Okay. Not that I have a use for a web prompter right now, but like when I do, I'll have one.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? There's too much top padding above space rows in the menu. Did it change something? Oh, it's the zoom. Do, 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 do. The hamburger menu should only fade in, appear after the settings menu has completely disappeared. Hey, it finally worked. I cleared out that black bug. Sweet. Okay, so cube works. Call this cube.
What do you think of Luminoid?
Luminoid, is that what you're... This? For the
Yeah,
app name?
the name.
Wait, what the hell? I must have clicked the wrong... What the hell? That was weird. Luminoid? Maybe. I think it's just a cube. Okay, so this is like a single cube. Could we add a slider to add or adjust the shape or general That's not bad. I don't not like it. He says idiotically.
I had heard that they released the stable version of Flash or Flashlight. I haven't used it since, but
what now?
I don't know. Might be worth checking out. Flash and Flashlight, they released the stable version of it.
Oh, I didn't even realize it was in beta. I mean, I know it's all
Apparently
in
it was.
beta, but
So I don't know. It might be worth checking out at some point.
why is this text not? Why is that not centered? By default.
Have you seen these? These were kind of interesting. I saw them on X.
What's that?
It's like traveling in a painting.
That's just an image generation to video?
Yeah, it is, but it's like it's an interesting concept for like a game if you were able to program something like that.
I have some Google. I have some Google credit. Like big time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I might be able to apply this to a new Pixel. And because I'm planning on getting a new Pixel because then if they throw in Pro for a year again, I'm like, okay. By default,
yeah, that's what they did with mine. So
that's the hope.
I'm actually using Droid Cam right now. This is actually the camera from the Pixel.
I don't use Droid Cam. I use Camo. I mean, now you can do native though. The Pixel will allow you to do native webcam stuff. Okay.
Well, yeah, I didn't know that.
Here. Yep, you can. It's here. Save. There. Start. Of course, you're right. The grab. Blah, 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 blah. Pause. By default, there should be no text, and the start button should be monochromatic. Oh, wait, no. No text in the teleprompter area, and the settings should be open by default. Okay, let's see what happens there.
Oh, here's another one they did.
No. That's from an image?
Yeah. Yeah. I saw a point in time where they were able to make like fully 3D generated worlds based on an image. And yeah, that was pretty interesting to walk through. Because everything was like in the style of that image.
That's fascinating. Where we are today with this stuff is just, it's mind-boggling.
Right? And it's only going to get better.
Like, yeah, I know. Where we are today is the worst it's going to be.
Yeah, it's pretty insane.
Call this app LumiCube. Is that a name? There's LumiCube. Just oh crap! I see it. LumiCube. The LED cube kit for the Raspberry Pi. Dang it. LumiCube makes sense though. That sounds cool. It's a cube. I'll go with it. They're not going to sue me over a vibe coded web app with shaders. Call this app LumiCube. Title shader controls to LumiCube control settings. Does it? Whoa. What the hell happened there? DE factor 1 totally blew things out. DE factor 1 totally blew things out somehow. Settings have a tendency to blow things out. So it's got a limit at 45. Okay, so D factor should never go above 0.45. So I'm trying to introduce like limitations. So D factor 3. D factor 3 should never go above 0.140. Can there be multiple spinning cubes infinity? Not just one. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so now it's clean. Web prompter is clean. Excellent suggestions. And here we go. Excellent suggestions. A clean start with the settings immediately makes available for a much more intuitive workflow. I've updated the web prompter with these changes. Settings open by default. The settings panel is now open. The application first loads, so you can immediately paste your script and add. Okay, I don't know what the hell. Then it trips me up. Like, I don't know what it's saying. Hey, Choco Tuesday. You got here is the video of the tweet in the tweet of shader. Yes, I'm working with shaders tonight. Or trying to, at least. I've got one. This one's pretty much complete. There we go. Space Rose is pretty much complete. I'm happy with this. I'm going to go ahead and copy the contents. Go over to my instant HTML app, download an HTML file for Space Rose to flesh that out further. Every refresh, it's a different visualization. That's cool. Shaders. I'm all about the shaders. This is a web teleprompter. Yeah, speed. Look, you even like watch it fly. Woo! It's going. The updated application is ready for you below. Yeah, nice. Nice. And hang on. Whoa, hang on. Oh, hey, Chris. Sorry. Wanted to take a moment to thank you. Oh, no worries, dude. Passion, authenticity, willingness to experiment. I'm always experimenting, screwing things up, but it's what I do. Glad you must have watched the vlog today, because I think it went public today or yesterday, actually. Oh, the binary star? Wait, which one? Are you talking about on the arcade? Hey, Lord Humongous. Slapping code. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the arcade app. Yeah, Binary Suns. No worries. I know exactly what you were talking about. I knew what you were talking about. Binary Suns was like more of a retro kind of. I'll go over to Perillo.com. It's easier than play and do Binary Suns right there. It was just easier to do this. I guess it's a shader. Kind of like it. I was just thinking, oh, something fun, silly. You know, you want to play like a dynamic video game without thinking too hard. That was a hard blue there, but to a black night, glowing horizon, going towards these glowing orbs, the orbs of light, collecting all my orbs. You know, you wanted to play a game but not get lost in the game. You just kind of wanted to have fun, zone out. Now, if I look up here towards the sky, You might be able to see the moon somewhere until the sun comes back. Who knows? Or one of the suns, I should say. And this was kind of like I kind of model it. The idea originally was like, let me see if I can make Tatooine with all these sand dunes. And like, well, would it be cool if you can run into a town? I'm like, it's a little more complex than I want to, get into it. So I ended up saying, just go around, running around, collecting orbs just for nothing. There's no mission. There's no goal. It's just more fun, silly, stupid shader, which is exactly what I should have called it. The fun, silly, stupid shader. Okay, I can close that. Settings open by default, empty teleprompter area. Okay, so I can scroll, I can drag, I can start, give a script name, save or clear, delete selected script. There we go. So we can load scripts to local storage. Oh, I inspired you to make a one yourself? Okay, Chaco, that's awesome. Wait, it's on Imgur? Hang on, I can't click that link. Dang it. Hang on, let me check. It's on Imgur?
Here, I can get it, I think.
I can't do it directly within StreamYard, but I can if I open my console for Twitch. Osteria.
There you go.
Oh, whoa. This is legit. Check this out. Check out this vibe code. This is from Choco Tuesday.
Yeah, I got it up as well.
Look at that. I remember these games. I remember them so well. Wow, you can even talk, stop. Oh, wow, dude.
You got Shrek playing in the background.
That's crazy. Shrek, yeah, I see it. Yeah, so it's the base. I can see where you're going with it easily. I know, like this type of. Now I know why you put it on Imgur. Imager. So he's getting points, collecting coins. See, I haven't gone this far into a game, like developing a game. What app did you use to do this? This is definitely a little more complex. I'm kind of curious. What'd you use to build it? Oh, you have a website? Okay, no worries. Don't worry about it. 3 weeks from ideation. No, I can't. Oh, you used a free trial from Claude. Okay. Yeah, because that is definitely more. Are you playing it or is that the video, Pixel?
That's the video.
Okay. I was like, wait, are you playing it? What the... Oh, whoa. See, this is what I love doing. I love just doing simple things. Oh, wow. Look at this. Okay, that's crazy. I made a tiling feature for it. Can the tiling be seamless? Okay, there we go. Gotta make this a little more complex. Yeah, I feel this web prompter doesn't need to be that difficult. It doesn't need to be. It just needs to be straightforward. Just a simple app.
Wait, so what's the website?
His? I don't know what he hasn't shared it. Hasn't done it yet, or hasn't shared it yet. You can share it. Feel free. You're amongst friends. Amongst friends. Amongst.
Wait. I might have it here. Yeah, I think I have it here.
Okay, what else do I need to do here?
Yeah, this is me playing it now.
Okay. So I can scroll, close the web prompter. This is great. I got a teleprompter app. I built a teleprompter app. When pressing start, it should jump to the first line in this
special dash attack. All right.
Automatically.
See what we got here.
Pause. Resume. Obviously works differently. Never let the user scroll past. Okay, let's just do this. Never let the user scroll past the area where text is not visible. There we go.
Oh, it's gonna die.
So, let's keep it simple there. Got my resume, got this. Delete selected, export current, import. It's very simple. Speed, font,
nice.
font face, mirror, all caps. This is
right. Yeah. I was trying to do something similar to this just to see if I could, but I haven't really gotten anywhere with it. Not too bad.
This is crazy.
Of course, I was trying to go and do it all through HTML too. So.
Oh, I'm all HTML, dude. That's me. User should be able to toggle tiling on off. There we go. Simple toggles. This web I feel web prompter is about as fleshed out as I need it to be. Honestly, I don't want to go too deep into this. Yeah, everything I have is on GitHub right now. It was funny. On X this week, someone had posted a video. I'm not gonna name names, but we did a touch grass simulator. I'm like, hold my beer. and then I posted, and it was funny. And then someone by the handle's Vibe Hunt. And he's like, oh my God. They looked at the arcade and like, oh my God, you've done so many things. I'm like, it's just, they're simple HTML. They're not complex. You know, things, some are simple tools. Clearly, like a teleprompter is a very simple tool. Do I need this right now? No. Could someone use it? Yes. When I need it, it will be there. See, that reminds me of like the graphics are very SNES on that game.
Yeah, they are, yeah.
Like but I'm NES. Like I remember like what was it? Dragon, what was it called? Dragon.
Yeah, I have no problem with simplistic graphics. It's
I love no. The simpler, honestly, the better. In fact, I've been wanting to vibe code like a text-based adventure game. There we go. Enable tiling. What do we call? Is this? Hang on. Have I called it? I have called it this, haven't I? I've given it a name. Lumicube. Lumicube. Use a different font than a basic. What is it? One. There we go. Asking for a different font. Settings should have a different, unique font. I don't know what. Google fonts.google.com. This is where I go in. I'm like, and look deeper, right? Ooh, bit count prop single. I like that. Those are great 8-bit. Look at that. Look at those 8-bit bit count. I'm going to try that. Bit count prop single.
Oh, I got it.
Crap. Bit count prop single, double, bit count. Love those. I need a text adventure somehow. But the logic behind that is I feel going to be a little beyond me. I don't know what to do with a command. I want to play with a command line in some way. With a game, I just don't know what. Like infinite or something. I don't know. I don't know what it could be. But I love that font. Bit count prop single. I'm going to use it for this.
I had no intention of actually beating him, the boss.
Actually, that's not a bad. That's a good font. XO2 is a good font for that. All right, we're good there. So go over to Istanbul was Constantinople. Now it's Istanbul, not Constantinople. Okay, I've got Space Rose and LumaCube. I've done 2 shaders tonight. I think I'm good there. Very clean. Tell it web prompter. Did I call it web prompter? I said it webo prompter, maybe webo prompter.
Of course. Yeah, this is good. I definitely encourage you to keep going with it.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, absolutely keep going with it, Chaco. Absolutely. Please, please, please keep going with it, dude. I want to see updates. I really want to see updates. That's part of the fun of doing this, right? You know, you throw it out there, you see what you can do, you try new things. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you just keep going. And then, you know, pretty soon before you know it, you've got 75 vibe coded apps. Can I use my nerdology and explain why Pizza Hut was once a place families went for the best pizza to being the worst pizza no one wants? I used to love pizza. I worked at Pizza Hut, actually. Yeah. I'd love to go back to Pizza Hut. I would. If they had a vegan option, I would go back. Let me see what it comes up. What do we call it? Webo prompter. Is it a teleprompter? Webo prompter. Okay. I want to do something with this font. What do I do with this font? Like 8-bit classic command line. What are 10 different single web page apps without API calls? Ideas to be reminiscent of the command line interfaces. I watched a video of the OS2, like how it failed, and I'm like, it was fascinating to me. It was a doc. As far as I'm concerned, it was a documentary. I love YouTube for that kind of stuff. Going down the rabbit hole. Okay, so what are 10 different single web page apps without API call ideas reminiscent of the command line interfaces? Something fun. I want to use bit count prop single. The bit count prop single. Okay. Are you in? Are you neck deep already? You're going. You're gonna win.
Well, you know, I'm
Terminal adventure. Yeah. Okay. Real time ASCII art creator. Yeah, I tried that. I've done that already. Fictional OS boot sequence. Hacker movie simulator. As you type anything in your keyword, it appears as you're writing complex code at lightning speed. You could add pop-ups that say access granted or firewall breached. Interactive.
Oh, nice. Thanks for the tip. That's cool.
Cocktail recipe, digital pet, visual defragmentation.
Oh, get away from.
These are interesting ideas. Hacker movie simulator. Okay. Let's create. We're going to hacker movie simulator. Text-based music maker might be fun too. No one would have the patience for it, I'm sure, anymore, but simulates rapid code typing and includes fun thematic pop-up messages. I'm in. Use shaders to add filters to images people upload, sort of like Snapchat or simpler. I kind of did that Choco Tuesday. Lord Humongous, I did vegan for 3 months, then I broke your leg. Oh my God. Surgeon told you get more protein. That's BS, dude. First of all, it ain't about the protein. You can get plenty of protein. You're not a gelatinated mass. Second of all, if you broke your bones, that would seem to indicate it would be less about protein and more about calcium. if anything. And plus, that could be genetic. FYI. Yeah, so the one I did on the arcade was it was an image editor right here. Picturino. Do I have a good photo? Here, we'll do that. Just for there. Right. So I can change the brightness, contrast. It's not perfect, but like it's basic. Saturation, vibrance, exposure. Not exactly filters, but it is working. I'll say that. Sepia tone, noise, vignette, red channel adjusting. You can adjust all sorts of stuff. This is again a vibe code. It's all vibe code. High contrast, soft focus, sunrise. These are basic filters, nothing like terribly complex, but Picturino works. All right, what do we got? Check this out, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and save that website though.
Look at this. Hang on. Hey, Pixel, look at what I'm doing.
Let me see. What you got going on over there?
I'm doing it.
A hacker simulator?
Yeah, it's me. Task. Look at this. I'm just like. Oh my God, that is hilarious. I'm dying here. My question is it repetitive? Boy, oh boy, that is hilarious. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is hilarious. Access granted. It just pops up. When a task is in queued, it's placed in an inactive list. Okay, so it's kind of seemingly repetitive. Structure, you clamp. Yeah. Is a great start, but the text and comments seem to be insanely repetitive. This has to be random, structured, unique, etc. That's hilarious. Oh my God. It's the hacker typer simulator. But it's not even using the font that I want. I wanted a bit count prop single. Still, I mean, I still want to use, I want another idea that uses bit count prop single. What am I working on today? I don't know. And thank you for the follow, by the way. Hack the Planet. Yes. Hackers was such a good movie. Sneakers was another good movie. I really like that one too. I love bit count. I've got to use bit count for something. I just don't know what. It seems game. It seems like a game, but I don't know what. There we go. Let's go. Spanning reverse shell. Packet sent. Great, but the first version, great, but the first version seemed to be more like code. Also, the font seems to shift after it's typed. Hang on. The lines. What about scan lines? This is still seeming insanely repetitive. I want it to be unique, but I still want to figure out how to use this font. What do I use this font for? Bit count prop. It's a game, but what's the game? Oh, yeah. P5. I haven't done a lot with P5. Oh, thank you so much for joining as a member, Lord Humongous. It's very appreciated. Seriously, I really appreciate it. Choco Tuesday. Let's hope the fake logs aren't somehow too accurate. Well, let's hope not. But you never know. I think flashes. Better code source. Random generate a large classic piece of source code from Quake 3 Arena. Oh my god. Fix for shifting lines, scan lines, and flicker. There we go. We're doing a total terminal app, but I still want to use this font. It's a game. This is a game. What's the game? What's this game? I don't want to do a text adventure. And I already did the Amulet of Yandor, which I believe was already taken too. What game? What's a fun game that I could do? It's reminiscent of the old Mad Libs, but what could I do with that font? I just want to use the font, right? Oh god, that's a horrible font. That's a horrible font. That's a horrible font. I don't want fixed width. That looks like garbage. Maybe I should use this. Oh, here we go. Ready to go. Here we go. Fast invert square root. Evil floating point bit level hacking. Root access obtained. Scale the kickback. This is hilarious. Reinitializing kernel injection. Firewall breached. Holy cow, look at that. Look at that comment. Hang on. Almost in. Almost have it. Yeah. Still repetitive. Has to be random. What happened to the original font we were using? We'll get there. This is a horrible font too. Enter. I don't want enter. What about what's another font to use here? Nodosan. There we go. No, stop. Why are you doing this? Why is it doing that? No, you're not. Seems like Corey, you're new. Use BT323. Kernel JMP, instruction override, allocating memory, root AppSex obtained. Hex dumping. Here we go. Here we go. I've got it. Also, see how this seems like the same thing over and over. There we go. Sums. I guess that's good enough. I don't know. Maybe I don't like the blue. Maybe I don't like the color. Contributor I had 15 years ago. Sure, why not? Sorry if I missed that as I'm like coding and stuff. Share the link. You love to read what is output. Oh, no, I will. This will go on the arcade eventually. Like, I mean, next week when I'm done, like, kind of fleshing everything out. Hang on. Almost in. More expanded variety. Variety. Font is not shown. Is still showing Courier new in the terminal. Keep going. What else do I need here? I want to use the font that I want to use, and it's not going to let me. Would I care if filmmakers use? No, not at all. It'll be open source, meow. Definitely check it out on the arcade, Chaco. It'll be there, like the RSS feed, the email newsletter that goes out, etc. I'm posting everything there. Yeah, Noto sounds might be it. Okay. I've made apps that I need to use. There we go. Webo prompter I feel is about as ready as it can be at a basic level. Webo prompter is good enough. Oops, I need to do that. I need to copy and paste. That was almost bad. Different text here. Excellent ideas. It's unmirrored text. Start. Excellent ideas. A teleprompter should feel precise and polished, and these changes will definitely help achieve that. I've updated the Webo prompter with all your requested features, including a new name. The application has been renamed to Webo prompter. That's a good thing. Scrolling boundaries. You can no longer scroll the script completely off screen. The text will always remain visible, whether you're scrolling manually or with the mouse wheel or by clicking and dragging. That's the thing. Unique settings font. The settings panel now uses the Roboto Mono font. No, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want that. That was the previous one. I'm used to reading. I can read teleprompters fast. Pause. Here we go. It seems this has better settings than the last time I used a teleprompter on an iPad eons ago when I was still using iOS devices by and large. 15 years ago seemed to part ways when you guys were talking about defragging. No? Lord Humongous, I'm not sure I know. I'm going to need a little more. Can you put a finer point on it? Because I'm not sure I know. Okay, Webo prompter seems to be good. You can save scripts, load scripts, export, etc. It's great. Webo prompter is an app. It will be an app. I've got 3 tonight. I've done 3 tonight. That's great. Regarding the font, Oh crap! Oh, dude, why does it do that? Why does it push? It pushed into instead of the canvas, it pushed into like a field to copy and paste from. Oop, not image, canvas. Oh, look at this. Still getting very. This is a great start, but the text blocks, type, etc., are incredibly repetitive instead of looking like programming code progression, etc. Also, font in the terminal itself doesn't seem to be BT323, but Courier new. Okay. I'm going to close this one out because I'm not sure it's really getting what it is that I want. And then plus when it pushes me to copy the code out from a block rather than pushing into the canvas, that's when I know things are wrong. And I still want to use this font. What can I use that font for? Isn't it crazy that I want to use a font? I'm excited to use a font. It's true. I love fonts. He had a name. Oh, Blackwater. Oh, Brandon. Brandon. You're thinking Brandon. Brandon Wirtz. God, that guy. He was smart, probably too smart for his own good. And I mean that respectfully. He passed away. Cancer. I lost touch after we didn't. I don't know if it was a falling out. It was more like um I couldn't afford him or what we were doing at the time. Not speaking to his very sharp, very how do I explain Brandon? The guy was just smart. He was wicked smart. Wicked smart. I knew fewer people like him for sure. I'm glad that we were able to certainly cross paths and at least have some degree of permanence insofar as what was published in the YouTube channel. But that was Brandon Wirtz. Yeah. I yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, yeah, Lord, I'd imagine you've been following for a long time if you remember Brandon. I wish we could have continued down those paths. I really do. I really do. I've had dreams about those days, and the people I was working with at that time. I've dreams. It's crazy. The dreams I've had, like just Brandon's been like a loose part of that. Like it was just fun, a fun time. Kind of what I'm doing. I mean, not exactly like what I'm doing now, but there we go. You okay over there?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm just working on stuff.
The J5s.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I think I've got my hacker typer. I want to get this font. I'm going to hyper focus on this font. That's my life right now. Which era? That era would have been. Let's see here. I knew Diana. Met Diana. Diana was here, so that would have been 20. Hang on. Component versus composite. I bet you anything. I wonder if this still ranks. It probably doesn't because YouTube has just gone to shit. But yeah, composite versus component. 2001. Oh, shut up, Chris. You're here. This is the guy you're thinking of. 2001. That's who you're thinking of, Lord. You just don't know. I found out. I didn't find out directly because I kind of had a falling out with everything around it. But someone sent me a link to what had happened, and of course, I didn't know his family. I don't know how many people knew his family if he even had much family. But yeah, don't know. That's life. You cross paths. You do different things, and I honestly, the guy was wicked smart. I just couldn't afford him. The story of my life. Wicked smart, couldn't afford him or her, whoever. What do we do with this? I want to do something with it. It seems like a game font. I just don't know what game. Or fun thing I could do with this. I just want to use the font. I'm just inspired by the font, but nothing is. A text-based adventure would be fun, but the logic behind it, I feel, I wouldn't be able to play it all the way through to figure out whether or not there were any bugs. Like go north, go south, get this, get that.
Well, pretty soon the agents will be able to do that for you.
Yeah, like iterate as you go, but I just love that. That's just such a nice font. Bit count prop single. I want to capture it somehow. Span class. What the hell? It's doing HTML. Kernel compromised. Dramatically improve variety. Any repetition, maintain the history. Make this all keep looking like code structured code. What can I do? I wish I could do something random without relying on an API, I think that's if I had something I could do with this bit count. without an API. Because I'd love to do a mad. It's like I'm running into that limitation now, even with doing this thing. Oh, I hate this flashing. Stop. Scenario-based progressions. Nmap scans, Hydra brute force attacks, wget downloads, reverse shell listeners, shell prompts, guaranteed variety. All right, let's find out. Here we go. I'm in. Okay. Yep. On it. I'm in. This is the thing. Actually, Hacker Typer probably did a better job with it. Hacker Typer, right? I don't know if you've ever seen it. Like, this is so funny. See, mine's more like a command line thing. This is definitely more programming. That's what they're doing. This is what I'm doing, right? Yeah. Wait. Yep. Keep expanding variety exponentially. Let's explode this. And I still want to know what I can do with this font. Yeah, Lord, we've all been down various paths. Trust me. My adventure, far from over. Wait, hang on, Pixel. You sent which one? The Radiant? I'm not sure if I used Radiant yet. For the shade. I've got a few shaders here that I haven't done.
Right.
I'm going to continue this Hacker Typer thing. Wi-Fi cracking, database exfiltration, post-exploitation.
Well, that's not really what I was going for, but okay. We'll go with it. Whatever.
Persistence established. I've got it. I'm in.
I was going for a fish style thing, but that didn't turn into that at all. So.
Here we go. One more. Almost there. Almost in. Come on, you son of a gun. I've got you right where I want you. This is just so stupid fun. Okay, I'm done. I can't push this any further. In terms of what it is, like
I would say if you wanted like a completed thing, you should go and have it list a bunch of files out at the very end.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I just feel like people are just gonna randomly type.
Right.
Did I ever play World of Zine? No, I did not. Hey, 3D Medic Vince. Good to see you. Hope all is well on your front.
Oh, wow. That's an interesting shape.
Are you doing a shader?
Yeah, it came out kind of odd, but I like it.
Yeah, I've got a few shaders I've got in the it's Hacker Typer. I've done 4 tonight here, or at least the foundations for 4, which is a good night for vibe coding if I get 4 in. I've got other shaders that I wanted to kind of base on. Some of them are kind of repetitious. This one was kind of neat. Shard, did you see Shard?
No.
Okay, do this. But Gemini shader app. Scroll all the way back. Here we go.
Yeah, my problem with the Bomberman thing is the AI is really bad. I can't get it to work right. I can't get the other players to work right. The computer.
I want to use that font. I don't want to forget it. That's why I want to use the font for something. I just don't know what. GLSL shaders. This is my jam. If I had a jam, I've yet to flesh out that the other things that you sent earlier too, like the 2D platformer, the zombie horde. Oh shit. This flashing. This scenario now includes steps for compiling the C code and running the resulting binary, making it a more complete narrative. Thank you. That's all I'm asking for. Just make it a more complete narrative, please. Can I do this? You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Kids don't play Hangman anymore, do they? That's like, it's a no go thing. Hangman. I don't know why. I don't like Hangman anymore. I just want to use the font, so I don't forget it, you know? It's just delicious. I love that font. Did I use that in the Amulet of Yandor? Is that the font I'm using? No. Bit count. Need to create a simple text-based game that uses bit count as the font in a single page app. Okay. Nope. Bit count. I've got a friend who we do Wordle almost every day. She got 4. She got her Wordle in 4. I got it in 3 today. I haven't done connections yet, though. Where is it? I always shuffle first because chess. 3D chess. Checkers, chess, honeycomb. Dampen, to temper, to soften, to humble. To lessen. Oh, screwed that up. Okay. Cushion would have been the other one. Dampen, cushion. Whoopee. Honeycomb. Camo. Cutie. Cutie pie. Humble pie. Whoopie pie. Whoopie pie? Wasn't whoopie pie a thing? Oh, come on. Humble pie. Cutie pie. Wasn't whoopie pie a thing? Yeah. Okay, whoopie pie. But what's another pie? Honeycomb pie? No. Checkers pie? Mouth pie? Softened pie? Camel pie? What's another pie? Attitude pie? Okay, dude, I got 3 pies. Where's the 4th pie? Where's the 4th pie? Come on, y'all. Honeycomb pie? I don't think honeycomb pie is a thing. That can't be. How about a game where somebody picks up trash litter, teach the kids to clean up after themselves? Well, that'd be great. Pie. There's another pie. What's the other pie? All these are pies. Whoopie pie, cutie pie, humble pie. Crap. Checkers. Checkers and chess. Game. No, see, the other things aren't games. Dampen, to lessen, soften, cushion, temper. I feel that's, yeah, those are the 4. Okay, there we go. Mitigate. Yep. Okay. Chess, camo, stripes, mouth. I love playing these word games. Yeah, no, I know humble pie is definitely for sure. I get humble pie for sure. I don't know about honeycomb though, Choco Tuesday. See, cutie, whoopee, humble, but what's the other pie? Honeycomb pie? No. Really? Lip, mouth, cheek. Yeah, but what else is on the face? Like lip, mouth, cheek. Nothing else. Attitude. Checkers. Round shapes. Camo. Hidden. Camo. Flage. Cheek flage. Camo. Hidden. Attitude. Adjustment. Things you have to adjust. No. Straight lip. Lip balm. Graph pie? No, that doesn't work. I can spell race car backwards, as a matter of fact. I can. Anybody can, actually. Hey, Vince, I'm very glad you're here, by the way. Everybody. I'm just trying to figure this. How do I... Okay, what are they? I need 4 things. These words have something in common. Chess, attitude, adjustment, increase, attitude. I'm telling you, it's pie. Humble, whoopee, and cutie. But what's the other pie? What's the other pie? I'm like mouth open, stripes open, no camo open, chest open, mouth. Oh, come on. I don't want to use a hint. Don't cheat. No cheating. Whoopie pie. I remember hearing it eons ago, and I feel I'm correct in choosing that, but stripes, horizontal, angular. Because like honeycomb, hex, chess, check, grid on a grid. Bart. I'm totally screwing this up. Humble cutie and whoopee, but I don't know the other one. Pie, cheek pie, mouth pie, honeycomb. Is honeycomb pie a thing? No, it's not a thing. A sweet treat. Really? Okay. Humble cutie. We're gonna try it, whoopee. No, it didn't like honeycomb pie. Oh my god, I'm totally messing this up. I've only got one more mistake. Lip. What's a phrase that includes lip? Yeah, lip. Shepherd's. Yeah, but shepherd's is not an option. Lip. Top lip, top cheek, top stripes, top lip, top stripes, top attitude, top stripes. Isn't that a thing? Top stripes. No, that did not work. Top attitude, top lip, bottom. I'm telling you, humble, cutie, and whoopee. There's another pie in here, and I just don't know what it is.
Chess, cutie, humble, whoopee.
Stripes, lines. Attitude adjustment, attitude problem. Okay, attitude problem. Checkers. It's a game. But it's too obvious. On a grid. But see, that's on a grid. Cheek. Cheek. Face. Things on a face. What else is on a face? Nothing. Oh my god. Humble cutie. Camo. Stripes. Parallel. Lines. Attitude is on. Okay, we'll try it. Cheek, mouth, lip, attitude. Sassiness. Okay. We're close. You got me closer because I'm stabbing in the dark here. Now the last two are the hardest too. And we only have like one chance. So we've got mitigate, sassy, cheek, lip, mouth, attitude, sassiness. So what we've got to isolate 4 of these, and then we've got the last 4 by default. And I'm telling you, humble, whoopee, and cutie, they're all pies. We know honeycomb doesn't work. Checkers doesn't make sense. Camo pie, chess pie. I think we used stripes, didn't we? Stripes pie doesn't even make sense. Chess pie?
I think it is chess.
Southern sweet treat. I don't know, dude. We're screwed. Here we go. Yeah, chess pie. What the hell is chess pie? Stripes, honeycomb, checkers, and camo. What's the thing in common? Patterns. Camo's a pattern? I don't know, dude. That was the crystal caves. I don't know if I like that either. Oh my god. What the hell is chess pie? What the ever-loving F is chess pie? Crazy. Okay, the Crystal Caves. You stand at the entrance of the Crystal Caves, a place rumored to hold immense treasure, but also great peril. Arrow's cool. Okay, so this is like a choose your own adventure.
Says chess pie is a dessert with a filling composed mainly of flour, butter, sugar, eggs, and sometimes milk, characteristic of southern United States cuisine.
Bit count should be. Well, no, I don't like this. Bit count should be a font I can use, but I guess it's not going to happen. I already loaded that. Got this other shader going here. Let's see. Root privileges escalated. Fast track. I'm in. Here we go. Jedi is going to have total fun with this. Like, here you go. Have fun. Enjoy. System is compromised. Look at that. MySQL root password. Still seems repetitive. What's that flashing? Still trying to get the shader. An error. Could not initialize WebGL. Check console for errors. What's the console say? The console says, oh my God, what the? Don't you love it when it just totally screws things up and you don't know what's going on? Yeah, I know. Today I learned exactly. Pimp Christine, did you know the water does not splash in a vacuum? Did not know that. I may make a shader for it or use a shader there. I'm going to go to bed going, what the F is a chess pie? Who? Procedurally generated. Got root. I'm in. Shell's been spawned. Another shell. I've compromised the system. I'm going to use this, though. I feel this is going to be an app. Or at least the foundation for an app tonight. Oh, whoa. Okay, this is a start. Still don't see anything. Moreover, the close icon in the settings menu isn't. One moment. F diggity. Crap.
All right, Chaco, have a good night. Really enjoyed playing your game, and yeah, keep going with it. I'm really actually interested in keep playing it. Yeah, he hasn't because he's on the phone.
Yeah, sorry, I was talking to my daughter there. Well, I'm not going to apologize, but it's just... Sorry, I'm hacking my own computer here. Give me a minute.
Well, you got to start somewhere.
Back, we're past 2 hours. Oh, Let's see if I can get the shader working, and then I may duck after I get it going. Not that I need to, but you know, progression. Voice of Chris. It's not. It's well, Pixel is his handle. Hang on. Let me. I finally see the video you sent here. Can I save it? I can't. How come I can't save the video you sent? Pixels.
I don't know.
Why? This damn flash. Oh, there we go. There's the save. Download.
Oh, you got it? Cool.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Hang on.
I'm going to show you how you can revisit the computers that you used when you were a kid.
That's crazy, but it's...
Do you remember the Commodore VIC-20? What about Commodore 64? You know, I hear Commodore is going to be making a comeback, and I'm very excited for it, but that still didn't stop me from making my own version.
Man, this stuff is getting too good.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. That is me, dude. I mean, for all intents and purposes.
Yeah. Yeah, I did a good job. Yeah.
I'm saving a screen cap of it. I'm like, this is pretty good. I've got videos that I've got to upload here too.
And like I said, you know, that was all off of a single image.
That's crazy, dude.
That's, yeah. I loaded up your picture and put it in ChatGPT. I said, you know, make me a Muppet, and then put that picture into the video generator, and that's all it was. Yeah.
Dang, dude. I'm still running into the problem with this shader. Sometimes it takes like 3 or 4 generations. And I'm running into issues here. Okay. Go ahead.
Even though I don't have the flashing on the thing, you can see it on my face.
Oh, the
flash.
Yeah, I can actually. That's actually funny. I did a Labubu. My daughter is all about these Labubu. Labubu is the thing.
Yep.
These young girls.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like a Sith Labubu.
And what is a Labubu?
I don't know. It's like a stuffy that looks a certain way. I haven't printed anything new tonight. I haven't. Labubu. This shader's almost there. Work, darn you. Work. Silly, stupid.
Here you go.
Ah, it's flashing. Damn. Stop. They need to fix that big time. What do you got? Oh, are you running? You're running like a
just to see what it would do.
I'm not. What did it do? Did it get it right?
Oh, I got it right. Yeah.
See, I refuse to. I mean, as much as I'd love to, like, I just can't.
Sure.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta play
whatever. Yeah. But it's impressive that it'll even do it.
Oh, for sure.
I inputted a crossword one time and it solved all of it in like a second.
Ooh. Here we go.
But yeah, totally. The whole point of it is to do it yourself. But
for sure.
I get excited about the capabilities of these things, not necessarily that they're gonna be for the good of society.
Of course not.
Just for the sheer fact of us as a species being able to make something that you know at least simulates understanding. Tim, the other ones are just not good at coding the things that we're trying to code.
Honestly, Gemini has been a rock star for. Well, there are definitely better tools to use for more complex applications. For sure.
I'll be right back.
Like, like you want to develop a prototype or an MVP for, say, like a SaaS or some complex tool. There are definitely better services out there for that. Well, some would argue Google could do that within the Google console, although I would love to use what Amazon's released in, was it Kino? What they just released their own vibe coding app, but I don't. Everything that I'm doing is all single page web app right now. It's very simple, very straightforward. Hang on, I'm in. Getting in. There we go. And then I'm going to have to wrap because I think my dog's going to have to pee soon. Trying to fix this last shader bug, though. I have a hacker typer earlier thing that seems to work minus the font. Yeah, but it's repetitive. If I can get the shader working, I'll be happy. It's still going. Holy cow, dude. I type too many characters. That's the problem. I'm furious, apparently. But I'm probably going to be wrapping here soon. If not now. But of course, you know, there are things that I need to finish. I have tried Epic. I've tried Claude on the web, and I've used it to debug Gemini problems, but maybe not as extensively as others have. For a lot of what I do on the arcade, here, a lot of what I do there is all HTML. It's very simple, straightforward, simple, fun, easy, useful, in the mix between all three. If that makes sense. And I hope it makes sense. I hope I make sense. Snapchat. Oh, Super Chat. What? Super Chat's not working? No. That upsets me. Why is Super Chat not working? Super Chat needs to work. Oh, crap. Got a bug. Action, not a function. Do 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 do. I don't know why I have that song in my head. Looking for new Star Wars models to 3D print, though. I'll tell you that much right now. You subbed and it worked. Well, you shouldn't need to sub to do a super chat, though. Yeah, Gemini is very sufficient. You can see Pixels there is doing a shader control. Are you using that from one of those tweets? Oh, hang on. You're muted. Wait. You're muted. You subbed and it
Yeah,
worked.
I modified it a little bit, but
Yeah, of course. See, I don't modify. What I do is I load it and I said just make sliders. And then
right, sure.
Yeah. Then it goes in and then it does like a million different things.
But yeah, other than that, yeah, I am using those.
Dang it. Now I'm caught in a recursive loop of errors. This is still not working. Blanak. Instead of blank, it says Blanak. I'm crazy. Print Saber training ball. I've done that. I've already done one, meow. You're not muted, Lord Humongous. You're not muted. Sorry.
Check out this, Chris. This is pretty interesting.
Gemini has been fantastic.
That's kind of cool.
Wow. Whoa. Where'd you get that one?
I just loaded up this tweet here, 3JS.
Oh, it's 3JS. I haven't done a lot with 3JS. Brain Galaxy. Oh wait, hang on. Is that you using it? It's not you. You haven't created it?
I haven't created it, no.
Yeah, okay. I would be curious to know the code. Because that'd be fun to explore.
Yeah. That looks yeah. It's very, very interesting.
That'd be fun. Why can't you send? I don't know. Lord Humongous. Trust me, I would love it. Pay for coffee. It should work, especially if you've subbed. And I appreciate that across all platforms. Any kind of support that's passed along is insanely appreciated. Okay, don't crash. There we go. Here we go. We're in. Hey, hang on. It keeps saying welcome. It's so repetitive. Oops. Let's fix the error. I'm still trying to get the shader to work too. Screenshot. I didn't even send you a new screenshot. What is going on with this flashing? I wish I worked for Google. Like, who do I need to talk to about this flashing?
Talk to Prince Abubu.
Yeah. I don't know why that's in my head. I really genuinely don't. And I'm sorry. Genuinely sorry. Real interplay, more code, more tools. Nikto. Oh, interesting. A lightweight simulator. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're crashing. Dude, this is just... What the hell? This is magnitudes worse and magnitudes more repetitive. The idea is to make this seem progressive such that the user is actually using the system, and we're far from you. Come on. And this shader still broken. This is where I start getting Yeah, I agree, Epic Chalupa. UI flashing should be outlawed. Totally agree. 110%.
Makes